Jim Arrington became 92 years old recently. He was born in the United States in 1932. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, he is the world's oldest bodybuilder as of 2018. Although he started bodybuilding competitions in 1978, the path to the sport was not straightforward. When Jim was younger, he had asthma. He was a very underweight youngster whose health prevented him from playing as much as he wanted to play or running very far. This earned him the nickname Skinny Bones when he was younger. Jim was looking at a magazine kiosk one day when he was 14 years old and strolling down the street. That's when he noticed something that would forever alter his course in life: a bodybuilding magazine. While kids Jim's age were watching comic books and other things, Jim instantly fell in love with bodybuilding when he saw pictures of muscular bodybuilders. They were so huge I just couldn't believe it. But at the time, I couldn't imagine how much work it would take to get to those results. But once I started to figure it out, it didn't stop me. Jim recalls. Soon after this discovery, Jim ordered a 25-cent magazine with basic workout tips and began exercising. The young man's first equipment was his father's dumbbells. And then Arrington did what 99% of men failed to do. He didn't quit working out at the gym after a few days. And he carried the hobby throughout his life. Thanks to regular exercise, Jim soon became much healthier and improved his physical shape. In just 3 months of training, he grew from 52 kilograms to 57 kilograms. When Jim was 15 years old, he weighed 68 kilograms, 16 kilograms more than at the beginning of his athletic journey. As the years passed, Jim trained harder and harder, outdoing himself every year. What began as a simple hobby of bodybuilding turned into a lifelong commitment to the iron sport. Yet, despite his long and hard training, it wasn't until he was 45 years old that he decided to enter the competitive bodybuilding scene for the first time. All this time, he thought he wasn't good enough and didn't have the right genetics and skeletal structure to compete adequately with other bodybuilders. He made his debut at the 1978 Mr. America 40+ contest. Out of all 15 contestants, Jim was declared the winner in his weight class and won the title of Most Muscular, finishing second overall. Jim Arrington has since become a regular competitor in American bodybuilding competitions. During his sporting career, Jim competed in over 60 bodybuilding competitions, winning 16 of them. Even at the age of 83, Jim won the National Amateur Competition, thanks to which he officially set a world record as the oldest male bodybuilder, proving that age is just a figure. He showed by his example that sport is not a destroyer of health at all if you approach it wisely. Sport is an opportunity to live your life fully at every stage. Friends, before we continue, we ask you to like and leave a comment under the video. This will help promote it, which will become the motivation for even more people. Let's go further. Now, Jim doesn't train as hard as he used to, but he still works out at the gym as much as his age and physical condition allow, keeping to a regular schedule. On a good week, Jim trains 4 or even 5 days for an hour and a half. However, if he feels he needs to slow down a bit, he reduces the frequency of his workouts to 2 or 3 times a week. This just goes to show that in any sport, it's important to feel your body and avoid overloading to stay healthy. As for the workout itself, Jim usually trains all of his muscles in one workout. This makes his workouts more effective, both in terms of muscle strength and cardio and endurance. At the same time, he regularly changes exercises when he feels his body has adapted to his current workout plan. Jim divides his workouts into 3 parts. For example, on Monday he devotes to legs, on Wednesday he trains abdominal abs, chest, and back, and on Friday, shoulders and arms. Jim does not advise to train constantly on one particular training program because he understands that the approach depends on the individual characteristics of the body. Of course, my muscles and tendons aren't what they used to be. I have to limit myself a lot in weight. I think I can lift more, but my muscles don't think so. In the last 5 years, I've torn my biceps twice, the left one quite badly and the right one weaker. But that doesn't stop me from working out, even at my advanced age, the man says. Several other 80-year-old athletes go to the gym. Altogether, they belong to the 80-plus bodybuilder group. But Arrington demands the competition organizers to introduce a 90-plus category. That's when he's sure to become Mr. America in his category. By the way, friends, We would like to recommend you watch our other videos with amazing people who defied old age. You will find a link to this playlist by clicking on the hint in the upper right corner or the first pinned comment under this video. Let's go further. Jim follows a diet high in protein and healthy fats and moderate in carbs throughout the day. Before competitions, Jim simply lowers his carbohydrate intake and maintains a small caloric deficit until he is satisfied with his physique. To maintain a high protein intake, Jim eats the following foods daily: cottage cheese, beef, chicken, and fish. Jim eats plenty of greens with every meal. The high fiber content in the salads helps Jim's body absorb nutrients from other foods. As for supplements, Jim takes high-quality whey protein, which helps him reach his daily protein allowance. To recover from his workouts, Jim makes a protein shake with olive oil. "It's my main source of fats," the man notes. In 1 week, Jim can drink about a liter of olive oil. In an interview, a journalist asked for some tips for beginners. Here's what he said. Rule 1. Eat often. You must accustom your body to eating every few hours in small portions. This forces the body to process all the food immediately after consumption and use the calories it receives as a source of energy before they can turn into fat. Rule 2. Maintain a balance of nutrients. Your food should be varied, but not lead to fat accumulation. Adjust your carbohydrate intake so that your weight is normal according to your age and height and does not increase. Rule 3. Learn to plan your day to get everything done. Many people lose out on this one. They do everything, but they don't find time to take care of their health. It is very important to plan where you will be today, what you will eat for lunch and dinner, and what will be a snack. You should buy the necessary products in advance and take with you a protein bar or a protein shake. And the most important thing is to plan your workouts. They should not be skipped in any case, except if you don't feel well or are ill. Jim Arrington hopes that as many older people as possible will follow his example and go to the gym. Are you a busy dad over 40 years old struggling to find time to take care of your health? Look no further than the Fit Father Project. Our program is designed exclusively for busy men over 40 years old by the men's health experts at the Fit Father Project. First, with over 400,000 downloads, our program has helped men just like you achieve their health goals. Our team of coaches is dedicated to helping you every step of the way. Join the Fit Father Project today and become our next success story. Click link in description to learn more. What do you think about this man? Feel free to write your opinion in the comments. If you like this video, then share it with your friends and like it.